1093 statistics from a large sample. So let's first try to understand the meaning. So we have the minimum. So the minimum is the minimum element in the sample, and maximum is the maximum element in the sample. So the element means, so for example, this is 0, index 1 have a number of 1, and index 2, this means number 2 have a frequency of 3. So this numbers means frequency. We need to understand about that. And also about the mean, it means the total sum of all the values divided by the numbers. And medium is dependent on the array, if it is even or odd. If it is odd, we're gonna choose the middle element. If it is even, we're gonna choose 2 middle elements. Yeah, and the mode is the most frequent element in the sample. So for example, the most frequent is 3, and this is unique. This 3 is the index. Yeah. So basically, this is a mathematical problem. Maybe the difficult part is about how to calculate the media, and others should be simple. So let's just get started. Let's first try to solve all others. So I'm gonna define some variables. So the minimum and maximum and the mean and the median and the mode. Yeah. So for the minimum, I'm gonna set it to be infinity, and maximum of negative infinity. And for me, I don't know. I will set it to be 0, medium, and mode set to be 0. I'm gonna use 2 for loops to check the problem. For the first for loop, I'm gonna check the maximum, minimum, and the mode. And for the second loop, I can get the mean and the median. So let's just try to solve it. So for if, f is the frequency. In enumerate, yeah, let me enumerate the count. But before that, I need to calculate the mean. For the mean, I need a total num and a total value. So for the total num, I set it to be 0 and total value to be 0, because mean is the total value divided by this total num. So this is the calculation of mean. Yeah, now let's just get started. I have to check if there is a frequency. So for example, for the index 1, for number 1, it has a frequency. So if it has a frequency, I'm gonna check the mean. So mean gonna be the minimum of mean and my index. And similarly for the max, it's gonna maximum with my maximum and this index. Yeah. Now the minimum and maximum has already been calculated, and I can get the total num and the total value. So the total num would plus equal to this frequency, and the total value would plus equal to the frequency times I. Yeah. So in this way, basically my mean I can get my mean. So the mean gonna be the total value and divided the total num. Yeah. But inside this for loop, I can still check the mode. Yeah. So if this f equal to the maximum of f, so this is the maximum frequency. Yeah. So I can get my mode. So the mode gonna be I. Yeah. Let me just define a maximum frequency. So max f gonna be the maximum of the count. So for this example, the maximum frequency gonna be 4. So if this f equal to the maximum frequency, I get index I. This is the number. It means the number 3. The index 3, I can get the mode. Now I've already calculated all those numbers. My final return gonna be this kind of array. So this is gonna be my final return. But I didn't calculate the median. So now let's use another for loop to calculate the median. So let me just copy it. Yeah. So for if in enumerator and count, I have to check the frequent. But before that, I need to get a count. Yeah. I can calculate it. I think from here I can also check it. Maybe I'm gonna use this total number to check it. I don't want to write another for loop. Maybe I want to put it here. Yeah, because this total number is my count, frequency count. Yeah. but I didn't get the total count, so I have to use another for loop. Yeah, let me just try to use another for loop to finish it. Yeah, because definitely I need the total number. So my code gonna be starting from 0, and this code gonna compare with the total number. Yeah. So if this is f, it means the code would plus equal to f. Yeah. Now I want to check the median value. So for example, if this is the array, so if this is the array, I have even numbers. Yeah, let me make even numbers. So it's gonna be, for example, it's gonna be 0, 1, 2, 3. Maybe this is the even numbers. It has only 0, 1, 2, 3. So my median gonna be 1 plus 2 divided by 2. But if it is odd, it means there are 5 numbers. So my median gonna be this number 2. So I have to calculate it like that. So I have to check. So now I have to check if my total number is even or odd. So if it is divided by 2 equal to 0, it means my total number is even. So if it is even, I have to check the count. So if this count is more than and equal to the total number divided by 2, I can get an index. So I'm gonna use two variables a and b to be minus yeah, let me just set it to be infinity and infinity. This is just a sign of a and b, because I'm gonna use it to check if it is inside the even or it is inside the odd. Let me try to explain. So currently my AB equal to infinity. So this means if the total number is even, if it is more than and equal to the total number divided by 2, it means I find a position for A. So A gonna be set to I, and I gonna need another if. So if this count is more than and equal to total number divided by 2 plus 1, because this is even, I'm gonna set B equal to I. Yeah. But before that, I have to check this A and B. I have to set it for one time. So what if I set it to many times? So for the next number, maybe it also meets the condition. I'm gonna update the I, but I cannot update this A and B. So I have to check. So if A equal to infinity and also for B equal to infinity and yeah. Now I can break it. So if B not equal to infinity, definitely I need to break it. Yeah. And another case is for even and for odd. So if it is odd, I can just use this one to check. Yeah. Let me just copy it. Else, if it is odd, yeah, so if the count more than or equal to total number divided by 2 plus 1, this means I've already found it. So I can directly get the median. So the median gonna be equal to I, and I can break it. Yeah. Now finally I need to check my median value. It can be this I, or it can be A plus B divided by 2, but I have to check that. So if A not equal to infinity and B not equal to infinity, that means my total number is even, and my final result, median, I need to update my median. So median gonna be A plus B divided by 2. Otherwise, I don't need to do that, and median gonna equal to I. Yeah. As you can see, even this is a easy problem, but a lot of lines, basically a lot of lines gonna, yeah, you're gonna make mistakes, but finally I think you can get it. And the difficult part is about how to calculate the median. And for median, you really need some basic mathematical calculation to check where it is. Yeah. Now let me run it to check. My max f is not defined. Let me check. This is my. Let me use this max f. Yeah, as you can see, it works. Now let me submit it to check if it can pass for all testing cases. As you can see, it passed for all testing cases, and I think it's pretty fast. And here, let's analyze a little bit about the time complexity, it's going to be O(n). N is the length of the count. And this is the entire code. Thank you for watching. See you next time.